Greetings to all the beautiful people watching this video today. This is Diaries of a Wounded Warrior, and I am your host, Halston. And today is Maintenance Monday. And for those of you watching, congratulations! This is the second week of this channel, and man, the first week, I feel like it went great. I feel like it was a success. We got a ton of views and nothing but positive feedback and comments, and everybody that left a comment, I appreciate it. Continue to do so. Always feel free to reach out to me. At the in the description, I will be putting and adding my personal email associated with the channel, so that if anybody wants to reach out in private, they can do so without feeling like they have to post it publicly. All right, guys. So once again, this is Maintenance Monday, and for those of you who don't know, today is the day where we start our week, taking 15 to 30 minutes, looking inside and reflecting on ourselves and determining, what our deficiencies are and what we can do to better maintain ourselves and to progress forward in a healthy way. All right, guys, let's get started. Okay, guys, so today we're going to get started by me reflecting on last week, telling you guys the things that I think I could have done better, the things I believe I did well. And then we're going to go into the goals that I'm setting this week and the things that I am trying to really, really focus on this week and prioritize at the top of the list. So last week, one of the things that I feel like I could have done better is I feel like I could have better strategized how I set my goals and met my goals every day. Last week was a pretty hefty week in terms of school. I got overwhelmed with schoolwork. We had a lot of reading last week, and I ended up procrastinating there at the end of the week, which led to me having to do a lot of schoolwork on Saturday, which cut into my time with my wife. And for those of you watching, you guys know that I really, really cherish the time that I have with my wife, and I love that time, and I try to capitalize on the time that we get during the weekends and at night when she comes home. So, you know, I recognize that that's something that I did not do very well last week, and moving forward, we are going to really, really try to stick to those goals, stick to those timelines to make sure that that's not an issue in the future. One of the things that I think I did very well last week was communication. Guys, let me tell you, I cannot stress enough how important it is to communicate to those around you your feelings and your thoughts and how you think you're doing and where you think you are. Because let me tell you, people don't know what they don't know. You cannot expect people to be there for you to lean on emotionally if you're not keeping them informed of where you're at, of where your mental health is. That's why it is so important, whether it's a best friend, whether it's a sibling, your spouse, your partner, whatever it is, communicate those thoughts and feelings, keep them informed. That way, they have all the information and tools necessary to be there for you in the best way that they possibly can. Very, very important, guys. This week, my main goal is my mental health. You guys watching this probably know I'm very, very open about it. I suffer from some mental health issues uh, post the traumatic event that I experienced in my deployment to Afghanistan. Whenever I got injured, whenever I came home, whenever I was released from the hospital, I was thrown back out into the world. I was put in stressful situations, and I was experiencing feelings that I didn't know how to articulate, that I didn't know how to explain. And I reached out to a doctor. I got a referral, and once a week, I meet up with my doctor every Monday. Met up with him today, earlier, and we discuss how my week went. We do a questionnaire, and then I usually have homework and worksheets that I fill out and send to him on My Healthy Vet through secure messaging. And then every Monday we discuss those things. We go over those worksheets, and the purpose of that is to educate me on how to recognize those situations when they're happening, and to really interpret and understand the feelings I'm experiencing, breaking them down, going home, analyzing it, understanding it. That way, when I get back into similar situations, I can try and approach them in a different way, approach them in a more healthy way. It's very, very important to me, guys, and that's at the top of my list this week. Prioritizing it. I'm going to go through those worksheets. I'm going to do those things. I'm going to do my due diligence because it's important for me to maintain myself both physically, mentally, and spiritually, like I've already said. And I just want to add to that if anybody out there is experiencing any type of emotional feelings that you can't really articulate, and you believe that it's um, not something that you've always experienced, and whether you're going through a stressful time in your life, or you just got out of a stressful situation, and you're noticing like a pattern of differences in your behavior. Let me tell you guys, it is never ever a weakness, and it is never a personal shortcoming. I don't care how society looks at it, because I know that there's kind of that stigma with it. Reach out to a doctor, get linked up with a psychologist or psychiatrist or a professional, and really seek help. Don't ever think of it as a weakness. Don't ever think of it as a shortcoming. There is nothing wrong with trying to better yourself, no matter what it is, whether it's mental health, whether it's physical fitness, whether it's spiritual strength. Go seek the help that you need. Get the help that you need, because I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the strongest person they could still benefit from seeing a professional psychologist. Everyone can, because everybody goes through things and they internalize things, and everybody can benefit from those sessions, because it does not do anyone any good to internalize the really stressful things that we experience, or the things that are causing us mental harm. You don't want to let that just set and fester and eat at you, because it's not going to benefit you. It's just going to get worse, and it's just going to get worse. And if you are experiencing those things, or if you're not sure if you're experiencing those things, it is okay to reach out. It is okay to get that help, to get that assistance. It does not mean that there is anything wrong with you. If anything, that just makes you a stronger individual than the person who, just goes throughout their life and they just tell themselves that they don't need it or don't want it. And don't let people try to discourage you from seeking that help. Like, I will advocate for mental health professional assistance every day of the week, every day of the week. Well, guys, I'm going to get off my soapbox about that. I hope that this content and this information has been beneficial. And I really hope that you guys start this week off, try to put yourself in that positive mindset, and let's try to really recognize those deficiencies, and let's address them, and address them in the most healthy way possible. Even if that means that we need to seek assistance from a third party, or even if that means that we need to open up a little bit more and inform and stay like and really communicate our feelings to the people around us. That's okay, guys. Hey, that's all right. That is a good thing. That's a positive thing. That is just making you a stronger individual, and that is the first sign that you are moving in the right direction, whenever you really start taking those steps to strengthen your communication to others, and to realize that maybe I can't do this on my own. And that's okay. That does not make you a weak individual. There are some things that you can't do on your own. There are some things that you might not understand. And that's what those extra, like, sources are there for. Those professionals, that's what they do. And man, let me tell you, it can really change your life. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you today. I hope that you have a great Monday. I hope that you take that time, those 15 to 30 minutes, reflect, and really pinpoint those deficiencies. We are going to attack those deficiencies in a healthy and positive way. We're going to progress as individuals, and we are going to better maintain ourselves and be more well-rounded. Well, guys, before I get off of here, as always, even if you don't realize it, even if you don't believe it, there's a warrior in every single one of you, and I see it. Take care.